As you know, Kawhi Leonard has left Toronto for the LA Clippers. The papers are reporting fans are literally weeping in the streets. We're just wondering, how does this make you feel, Stephanie?
I wish the tears would be wept for the humanitarian crisis that's happening in Toronto and over the levels of violence that's happening in Toronto and a bunch of other issues that might be a lot more important.
Well, what a difference a weekend makes. Yes, in the space of a few days, Hogtown has gone from Toronto the triumphant to Toronto the traumatized. And no, at least this time it wasn't an act of terrorism. It was the fact that Kawhi Leonard, the superstar Raptors player, has jilted Toronto. He's going to Southern California to play for the LA Clippers. And I'm not kidding, folks. Look at the front page of the Sun. Raptors fans weep as superstar set sail with the Clippers. And they weren't exaggerating. On page 3, the entire Kang family from Oakville are seen crying in the streets over the departure of Kawhi Leonard. So we thought we'd go out and see just how traumatized Torontonians are over the departure of this NBA superstar. And better yet, if they need grief counseling, because that's how we roll these days, well, the rebel shall provide it. Let's see what we find out. We're asking people how they feel about Kawhi Leonard leaving the Toronto Raptors for the LA Clippers.
Definitely sad, but I would want to be with my family as well because his family is from LA.
Okay.
So I'd love to be with my family too. It sucks losing him, but I respect his decision.
Well, I'm from Nova Scotia, and we all knew he was going right from the beginning for the simple reason is that he never stated he wanted to stay here.
We're just here. We're trying to get people's reaction to the fact that Kawhi Leonard, the Raptors superstar, has left for California.
I have no idea. I don't even know who he is.
It's the paper saying fans are literally weeping in the streets. How are you taking it?
Still the reigning champions. I don't see anybody crying.
And we are just asking people on the street today how they feel about Kawhi Leonard leaving Toronto for LA. What are your thoughts?
He went back home.
Does it bother you at all?
No. He did his job and he went back home.
We're asking people today, Spidey, what they feel about Kawhi Leonard leaving Toronto for the LA Clippers. It's been reported.
No. So we just won a championship and now our players are getting switched out, aren't they?
Yeah.
I'd say money. Blame Trump.
It's reporting that Raptor fans are literally weeping in the streets because he's left, but you seem pretty stoic about it.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I'm happy for the guy. What did he do? He came here for 1 year, nailed it, and the city got a championship out of that, so it's fine.
Wow, it seems that despite what's being reported, people are taking this very well. We even brought...
It's reported in the Sun, so...
It sucks, but it's understandable. I mean, it's his right. He came up here. His family's down there and stuff.
The papers are reporting fans are literally weeping in the streets. We're just wondering, how does this make you feel, Stephanie?
I wish the tears would be wept for the humanitarian crisis that's happening in Toronto and over the levels of violence that's happening in Toronto and a bunch of other issues that might be a lot more important.
You know what? I think that might be the most profound thing we have heard today. You're absolutely right. I mean, what is sports but the playpen of life? And this is just fun and games, but what you're talking about, those are the real important issues.
Yeah, and people's lives being lost while we're busy looking at games. It's kind of lets us know where we're going as a city.
Yes.
So
But we're all sad on the East Coast for sure. It breaks our hearts, but they can't take the title away from us. We have it forever.
Doctor, what can you do to take away his sadness?
Well, expressing yourself's really helpful, but all I can offer right now is a hug from the Raptor.
Do you want the hug, sir?
Hug. You are everything.
If you're really sad, we do have a grief counselor. If you want a free session, you can hug the Raptor or what do you think?
I'll hug the Raptor.
Okay. Does that feel better now?
Much better.
Okay. We have a psychotherapist, and if you have any grief that you want to get out of your system, you can hug the Raptor or you can talk to Dr. Fitzsimmons if you wish.
No, we're fine, thank you.
Sir, if you are feeling any kind of remorse, sadness, nevertheless, I have here Dr. Fitzsimmons. He usually charges $120 an hour for psychotherapy. If you'd like to talk to the doctor, get your feelings out to him, we can offer this free service to you right now.
All right. Well, I'm afraid of any ensuing criminal liability, so I'll keep it to a high five. Thank you very much. And I'll keep my dark secrets to myself. I think I'm okay today.
You obviously don't need to hug the Raptor dinosaur or get any kind of psychiatric counseling over Kawhi Leonard's departure.
No, but I'll thank you for bringing our voice to the people.
See, we have a trained psychotherapist here to provide free counseling. Are you interested in that, or you're okay?
Give me a beer, I'll be fine.
How's this Raptor going to consolidate my grief?
Doctor?
Well, what you can do is you can tell the Raptor how you feel about Kawhi leaving, or we can even offer just a hug to the Raptor to help express yourself.
Can I just Pillsbury Doughboy him? Like, woohoo! Yay, I feel better!
You can talk to Dr. Fitzsimmons right now, sir, if you'd like to.
No, nothing.
You can handle the grief, okay?
Yeah, I can.
You're a strong man then.
Yeah.
If your father would like to hug the Raptor or have any kind of psychiatric counseling session, we can offer that for him right now for free.
I think we're okay.
Or do you need that kind of counseling?
No, it's okay.
Okay. If you have any inner sadness, any demons you want to exercise about the Raptors, you can talk to the doctor right now if you care to.
None. They're my team.
Well, how do you like that? Contrary to what's being reported, people are not crying on the streets. In fact, the vast majority of people we interviewed here said, hey, life goes on. It was his right to leave. We're happy for the championship he brought. And they rightfully realize that sports, well, that's the toy department of life. When it comes to shedding tears, there are far more serious events than the loss of a star athlete. I guess if anyone needs grief counseling, it's our so-called therapist, Dr. Fitzsimmons, who was just shunned, even though he had this wonderful little Raptors doll. Hey, isn't that great? Life does go on. For the Rebel.media, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Hey folks, did you like this video? Then please click like and subscribe and never miss another Rebel video.